You see, Nigeria is the only country in the world that don't have music legends. Nigeria is the only country in the world. America, they have their Dr. Dre. You know, when it comes to dancehall, Jamaica, they have their Benny Man. You know, different genre. Reggae, you see Bob Marley, you see Lucky Dube. You know, Nigeria is the only country that don't have music legend. You know why? Because this place, they don't call them music legends. They call them past glory. And for this reason, they have constantly disrespected people that we should idolize, people that we should respect. Person like LD the Don no go fit talk for any matter of this country because they go call him past glory. If African China talk, they go call him past glory. If Plantation Boys talk, if P-Square talk, if Remedies talk, if Tony Tetwila, call them. Jasmine Olofin, call them nice. Vector the Viper, Sasha P, Asha, Where Them See, P-Square. If these people talk, they call them past glory, Two-Face Idibia. Face alone, Blackface, the Plantation Boys. You call them past glory. And you people have constantly disrespected people that you will idolize. Now, why am I talking about this? This issue going on between Wizkid and the KUTI family. Because of this reason, a lot of you have gone out of your way to disrespect FELA KUTI. And it's not fair. It's not fair. Now we're going to talk about Wizkid. I don't have a problem with Wizkid and Seun KUTI doing their thing. Personally, I feel like Wizkid would have just knocked Seun KUTI like this. If Wizkid had come out to say, well, first of all, I have a tattoo of FELA on me. FELA is somebody that I respect. If you go down to issue, somebody I love and I respect. I will not let anybody disrespect FELA. But again, you Seun KUTI, are you bigger than me? That one said for big, very good bands. But this thing when you post as Big Bad KUTI, I am Big Wiz, every day bigger than your papa. Waiting you won't do fool. This small thing where you post, you can't make the whole Twitter children start to bash FELA name, they insult FELA. FELA. Now the one where even bust my head, I see this tweet. After Wizkid, FELA is the greatest Afrobeat artist. FELA no gets Grammy. God is dummy. Now let's talk about Wizkid Grammy. This is Wizkid's Grammy. Wizkid, Best Music Video, 2020, Brown Skin Girl with Beyonce and Blue Ivy. Best Music Video, not even for vocal. Best Music Video. Is Wizkid a model? Is Wizkid a model? I've been Natijio Mori or Director Pink. Is Wizkid a model? Best, not for vocal, not for his music arts, not for him as a best music video. Now that Grammy they use they talk. Grammy when a Beyonce influence bring them. Grammy where share, they say Beyonce take. Blue Ivy share with Beyonce picking. Where they say okay, Blue Ivy take. Now you want to take disrespect FELA name? This same Grammy? Now the Beyonce where they use her influence, they give Wizkid Grammy. Now let's come to Beyonce as a person. Listen to this. What is the title? Beyonce pays tribute to late Afrobeat legend FELA KUTI at Coachella. Now zombie they play like zombie, oh zombie. That was zombie FELA. Now let's see the person where her influence give Wizkid Grammy. Let's watch. You see, Beyonce honors FELA. Now let's read. Beyonce talks FELA KUTI in recent Billboard interview. I recorded more than 60 songs. Everything I ever wanted to try, I just did. I started off being inspired by FELA KUTI. I actually worked with the band from FELA for a couple of days just to get the feel for the soul and heart of his music. It's so sexy and has a great groove. You get lost in it. You get lost in. I love these drums, all the horns, how everything was on the one. How everything was on the one. When I learned most from FELA was artistic freedom. It just feel the spirit. It just felt the spirit. This is what Beyonce, the person where give Wizkid, see FELA as a god, as an art. As you can see, Beyonce plays Fela Kuti music at a star-studded baby shower. It's an art. Now you dey use play. You say Wizkid get Grammy. Take a good look at the Grammy again, where they take one disrespect Fela, as if una dey craze for this country. Best music video with small pikin, Blue Ivy and a mama influence. Now let's come to Fela. That same thing where Beyonce play for stage, Zombie, yo Zombie. As you can see, it was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2025 Grammy. Wizkid music, none of his music till he dies will be inducted in the Hall of Fame. I tell you that for free. Listen to his music. Not all those she tell me say. Are you people mad? You use Fela's name to do this. She tell me say. His biggest song is Essence. If they will ever induct Essence in the Hall of Fame, they will induct him with Thames, not only him. Now look at it. Inducted recording album, Zombie. Artist, songwriter, producer, Fela, everything was Fela. No credit went to anybody. Everything was Fela. Fela is an art. You don't see where they do Fela. Fela for stage. I don't watch Fela, I don't fool my brain. But we say if one sound no click, you go to repeat. Because of Wizkid, you people disrespect Fela. Are you mad? Now let's go further. Talking about Grammy, this 2026, he will be given a Lifetime Achievement Award on the Grammy. After he was inducted in 2025 in the Hall of Fame, they give him a lifetime. Wizkid can never get a Lifetime Achievement Award in the Grammys. Never. Never. With which song? With which sound? When it comes to music as an art, nobody for the Fela family, for the KUTI family, Wizkid reach. Nobody. Music as an art. Let me say they sing. Music as an art that involve drumming, sounds. Wizkid not even play instrument. Which instrument Wizkid fit play? Wizkid don't even stand Made KUTI when it comes to music as an art. It is because you people don't respect your legends. That's why you use Fela's name to do this. Talking about Grammy. Take a good look at Wizkid Grammy. What does it say? Wizkid best music video. This is not even a real Grammy, bruv. I call it a compensation Grammy for Blue Ivy, where the grace later touch Wizkid. Cry all you want. It is what it is. Now let's talk about people that have a Grammy in the country. We're talking about Burna Boy. As you can see, Burna Boy, best global music album, twice as tall. Best global music album. You see, say my name, they don't say with anybody. Only him. Now let's talk about another person. We're going to talk about Thames. Thames scopes Grammy for best African music performance. Thames, she has two. One is with Future and Drake. But this one, Thames, Burna Boy, Liam. Now these people for the talk that one, they disrespect Fela for what? They say Fela was an irresponsible. Nothing one ever see for Twitter. Fela was an irresponsible man. That's why he pack women everywhere. Just they bomb children anyhow. One of the most respected names in the Bible is Solomon. If you can respect Solomon and see him as the wisest, you look at him as a god, then Fela is supposed to be looked at as a god as well. How many women Solomon carry? Almost 1,000. 300 wives, 700 wives, and 300 concubines. 1,000 women. Only geniuses do that. Only people in God mode do that. They no account say that the wife come beat him one day or try to buy him. Fela's women loved him. Do you understand? So if you must call Solomon wise, you are supposed to call Fela wise. That same Zombie, when Beyonce played for Coachella, where they induct for Hall of Fame, listen to your Wizkid.
Zombie, oh zombie, yeah. Oh yeah, say zombie, oh zombie, oh
zombie, oh zombie, zombie, oh zombie, zombie, oh zombie, zombie, oh zombie.
Now let's talk about the yeah. What Wizkid do? That yeah. Everybody hear me say yeah.
Let me hear you say yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody say yeah.
as you can see, even down to the yeah. Everybody say yeah. I still FELA. You still get tattoo of this man for body. Then you make that kind of tweet. All in the name of what? Say you dey fight with KUTI. Then you take your time to disrespect FELA. As an art, this kid is nowhere near that. Even when you came, you started you sampled a lot of people's songs. How many originality there inside Wizkid? How many? Sample is not bad. But for you to even say you are bigger than FELA KUTI, you don't even reach Femi, Uncle Femi. You don't even reach Shehu self when it comes to the art of music. You don't reach him. You don't even reach Made when it comes to the art of music. Because originality is not in you. You don't see where those men they perform for stage. The full package when it comes to music they give. Not why we say music sounds they play for background. The one that they go jump for stage. When your mouth so they follow what they perform. We are old school people. We are old school people. How many you started your music career without an originality? This is your first song, the one that blew up, that everybody know. Listen.
When you see me come around, I got you looking at me.
Now this song was around 2011. It was released in 2011. Now let's listen to the original one by 7 Girls featuring Lil Kim.
Every time I turn around, the girls be looking at me.
So you copy. As you can see, the original one was 2009. Wizkid's own was 2011. A lot of you sample FELA. A lot of times, if they bring songs where you sample, plenty, full everywhere. You are bigger than which FELA? How? Now we don't talk about FELA music because you don't even reach half, like a drop. You know near. At all. Disrespect. Now let's leave FELA as a musician. Now let's not talk about FELA's impact in this country. This FELA that you people are disrespecting a lot of you, when your parents, all of now where they saw FELA, when your fathers and your mothers were cowarding, FELA was speaking up for the country and for the betterment of Nigeria. Down to my papa and my mama and my great-grandparents too. No, my great-grandfather get school for Egori Waterside for Agenebo himself na senior man. Your name is Stan Fit, na senior bra be that. But most of our parents, when they were beating FELA for speaking up against injustice, against poverty, against brutality, when FELA was speaking up, a lot of our parents, and then they thought, say, I better go. I don't want to talk. Maybe they know. FELA was beaten. He was harassed. He was sent to prison. They pushed him mama from window. He carried the dead body, go drop for barrack for them. Which man? Plenty of you, your generation will never have a voice in this country. FELA really like this. FELA the motivator style. I don't listen to new songs. I don't carry my phone to go and download Wizkid's new song. I don't listen to new songs. Because the way una dey go now, nobody will no fit price tomorrow. Nobody will no fit price. Or Sonny Ade, or Pasuma, or Saheed Osupa. Una better be careful. And now, this is one thing people gotta understand. Most of now una dey now. Now the leg una bring come. Now in the generation where they come after una go bring. You better be careful, Wizkid. This thing or say, okay, make you see it. It's not good. FELA, as big as that name. FELA, where they idolize for abroad. As senior man. Now you they wash your name for your own country. Then you will come travel abroad, you think they will respect you? Somebody that they idolize. What if FELA do? You can never be that thing till you finish Wizkid. It's fact. It's a man who said thousands of people, they feed them when he was alive. Come and sit there in his house. It's not people who inspire us. You ordinary 100 million where you promise Ojo Lewa children, they never see them. They never see until tomorrow. Who they say you won't promise 20 million? A different promise where you don't give nobody. When I stop that disrespect on FELA, and go and meet Seun KUTI. If you have a problem with Seun KUTI, don't bring FELA's name into that thing you're doing. Don't go and meet him. Young Seun KUTI should do that. Try him. And I know me. When I know say people like us, we will not give a fuck about your insult, man. This is very dark bar for a reason. We have been here for how long now? Insult no they shake us. You understand? We did God mood. And of course, you can bring it on, you know. I got the rattle movement, you know. Peace and love, don't play. Bye.